While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. It's an excellent effort. Popped at the end of it.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Made out a throw on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Armadillos force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has it in close. Touchdown, Houston. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Avrasic all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. He does it. Touchdown. The SnowHawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the SnowHawks tie this game 7-7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's a throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey.
They're going for this. Has him on the quick hit. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Second and 13. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good. 4.
Kick the running back in motion.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle.
He'll throw it yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Shut up.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Third and long for him here. That's complete till he gets. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling, and he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Armadillos can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Point after is up and good from Haverson. And the Armadillos tie things up at 14. Haversick all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Set.
May now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting a receiver in motion. On play action, here's May. Wilson's got it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
May on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's a give up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now on 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to hunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. From midfield now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Second and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
18 reps, 18 reps. Here we go, set. Warrior 70. Come 19, come 19. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Man in motion, headed right.
Let go.
1st down throw for May. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is the time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. To the air yet again, May. Taking his shot deep down, brought in inside the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The SnowHawks take the lead just before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the SnowHawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Trap 60, go!
airing it out to start this drive. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it second and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
One last play before the break.
Ready? Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Throwing it just before halftime. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Armadillos earn the chance to tie before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by Haverson. And the Armadillos tie this game at 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Finds a man right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Riggs.
They kick the running back in motion.
79 Bronco. Take over.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the bunker. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 19. it. And the Armadillos break that tie and now lead by 7. Haversick all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hey. Trap 60. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's complete to Wilson. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. To the air on 1st down. May. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give them a 1st down. May now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. And that makes it 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job even hang on through that catch there. Made out a throw on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Here's a handoff up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
May now from the gun. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Moody knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Shut up.
Man in motion here.
Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Legette's got it. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go with this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
That's the end of the third on Sunday night. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line.
Got it. Ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19, Lion. Come on, come on. Set. 13, Pioneer. Ready?
Back to throw now. Finds Jacobs, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 range, 70 range. Check out.
Throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll send him over right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Armadillos now lead by 10. Haversick for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Armadillos drive their lead to 11. Haversick all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Set.
Going play action, May. Fits it through the middle. There he goes on the right side. And that is a touchdown. The SnowHawks now within 1 score in the 4th. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, Let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
He'll throw it. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
Let's go now. Let's go.
May on 1st and 10. He puts everything behind this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. The SnowHawks take a fourth-quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for two. Here's the pistol snap to May. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Street.
Running back sent in motion.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
60 Maverick. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Looking for a throw here. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Armadillos trail by a field goal. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Catches maybe down the right sideline. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. And the play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go, set.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
Haversick all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Here we go! Here we go!
He'll look to throw it. Comes right over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It's flexible. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Throwing now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Here he is to throw. This is for the ball game. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. One final shot here. Escapes out to the left. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The SnowHawks are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.